What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jimmy, and we're back with another reaction to yet again another movie trailer. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This trailer's been out for a really long time, and I haven't done a reaction in a very, very long time. So I'm super pumped to come back to my Screen It or Stream It channel to give you guys my take on one of my favorite movie dynasty franchise, whatever you want to call it, Tron. Tron is an incredible movie that, number one, if you're into technology, if you're into sci-fi, if you're into just the possibilities of technology, if you haven't seen Tron Legacy, you need to go see it. Now, I'm a completist, so I went back and I watched the original Tron from 1982, and I really only watched it for the storyline and understanding where Flynn came from. Let me back up. I watched Tron Legacy first, which is the second movie out of what now will be a trilogy. And I absolutely loved every second of it. First of all, sonically, the best music I've ever heard in a movie, and how it matched the movie was so seamless, perfect. I mean, I tell people all the time, first of all, visually, this is a perfect movie. Sonically, perfect movie. Meaning what? Meaning that if you really wanted to, you could watch this movie without any sound, and the symmetry is so dead on in this movie that your eyes would be entertained by what you're seeing. And sonically, come on, man, the legends Daft Punk did the soundtrack. It is one of the best soundtracks. If you're a music person, if you're a producer, if you make beats, if you're an artist, you gotta listen to the soundtrack. Even if sci-fi is not your thing, the soundtrack is so elite, so good. So first of all, let's start with the first movie here. So the first movie came out in 1982, and it was directed by Steven Lisberg. Now, the main actor, Jeff Bridges, is a phenomenal actor. He's been in countless films that I know, famously known for, The Big Lebowski, True Grit, another a great movie that he was in. He was in The Kingsman. I mean, a lot of times he leans towards the villain role, but in the first movie, he's the protagonist. And in the second movie, he's also the protagonist, but he's also the villain, which I thought was very interesting. Now, Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy came out in 2010, decades after the original Tron came out, and boy, was this a banger. First of all, I love that they brought Jeff Bridges back for the sequel, and they didn't just use some old clip from the original film. I really appreciated that they allowed him to be like an aged character, even though the CGI scene in the beginning where they made him look like 30 years younger, I thought that was pretty funny, because the CGI for that is my only critique about that movie. But honestly, I don't think the technology was there yet to make him look younger. The technology wasn't good, to make his face and his anyways. But in Tron Legacy, Garrett Hedlund plays Sam Flynn, or Son of Flynn. Olivia Wilde is the supporting actress. She plays Cora. So many dope parts in Tron Legacy. First of all, the first scene when Kevin Flynn leaves his son, he says, "I gotta get to work, bud," and just rides off in that motorcycle, and then you hear that synthesizer with Daft Punk. I mean, what a transition. Like I get chills just talking about it because I can hear it in my head, how many times I've seen it. But also when Korra comes onto the scene, when they go into the games, first of all, he gets into the games and he wins the first match, and he's like, okay, let me out, and then he like runs out of the arena and like falls into like, I guess what you would call the final boss, and he runs into Rinsler. Rinsler, hands down, the coldest hitman you will ever see, maybe since John Wick. Like,
out of pocket for that. Way out of pocket.
Because he's just so cold. The way he was moving, the way he was using the disc, the way he was fighting. Even when he threw the disc and it recoiled all over the stadium, and then he caught it and just like leaned down like, yeah, what's up? And Sam Flynn just goes, why do I feel like I just got dunked on? It's because you did.
Pow.
But I mean, down to the minute details of this movie. I mean, I could talk about this movie for hours. That's why I'm doing this video for y'all. Even the drink that Korra's drinking, like everything is just has to be perfect, futuristic. Nothing is like off center. The buildings, the skyscrapers, the light cycles, the outfits, the armor, the helmets, everything is beautiful in this movie. Let's get to why we're really here. Tron Ares. One of the things I am most excited about with this movie, besides the fact that it is a continuation of Tron, believe it or not, hot take, Jared Leto is one of my favorite actors of all time. Not to mention, he's in one of my favorite movies of all time that probably has something to do with it. You know, he was in Blade Runner 2049. I know if you've ever watched my channel or, you know, go back, you'll hear me talk about that movie time and time again. And it probably won't be the last time I bring it up. He's so good at being absorbed and tunnel vision focused in executing his role. In every movie that he's done, minus one that we won't talk about because it's just a chink in his armor. I'm just gonna put the movie. You know what? Let's keep it pushing. Everything that he's touched, even the characters that he's done, even Morbius. Morbius got a lot of hate, but he did a really good job of executing the role that he was in. And that's why I love every project that he's in. But now that he's in one of my favorite franchises of all time, yet again, it just gets me even more excited for this. So I don't want to wait any longer. It's been way too long, and I'm sure you don't want to wait any longer either. So why don't we just get right into it?
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Whoa. The red light cycles are going crazy. Ooh. So they took... Oh, okay. I see what they did. They brought them... Oh my God. What?
Something I do not understand.
October. Y'all gonna make me wait that long? Bro, what? Oh, that's fire. Oh my God.
Ready? Because there's no going back.
Oh my God. Woo. Let me just say this. Off of just 1.5 minutes, that's wild. Because basically what they're doing, they're just combining the... Oh my God. I'm telling you, they better not mess this up. Because they did not give anything other than the worlds colliding. The real world with the digital world. But from what I saw in this clip, first of all, the red cycles, the red flyer pilots, even the big ships that floated in, and then like the center console just comes down. They brought that to the real world. Like, that's dope. But I want more. I want a lot more. Now, I did see something. The original music is going to be produced by 9 Inch Nails. I am kind of hurt that Daft Punk didn't do the music, but who knows? I'm not a 9 Inch Nails fan. Leave me in the comments if there's like a 9 Inch Nails like album that I should listen to or something, just so I can get up to speed on their quality of music. But that trailer was such a tease. They knew what they were doing. I mean, as far as dragging me to the theater, like, I gotta say it, man. Like, there's no way I'm not going to the theater, like, to see this movie. I definitely think you should absolutely screen it. But you have to watch Tron Legacy first to at least appreciate this entire franchise, this film, because you could just feel the love and attention and care to detail that they put into Tron Legacy. So, but yeah, absolutely 100%. As soon as tickets go on sale, I'm going Dolby Digital, and I'm getting the best seat in the house. I have to, without a doubt. So that's it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking with me. If this is your first time on my channel, please consider giving me a subscription, a like, or share the video. I'd really appreciate it. And also, in the comments, let me know what other trailers are out there. I haven't been to the movies a lot as of recent. So if there are movies that you want me to react to the trailer and let you know if you should screen it and go to the movies on the big screen, or if you should just wait until it's streamable at home. Leave me some comments. Let me know. I love that interaction. I love suggestions. But anyways, that's it for today, guys, here on Screen It or Stream It. God bless, guys. Love y'all. Take care.